I am about to head to the gym. I just got my workout clothes on. Feeling a lot better already. I actually weighed in this morning before I got dressed and I was 122.2. So I'm not far off of my pre-vacation weight. It is a Wednesday mid-morning right now, and here I am. Definitely feeling a little better. Still holding some water, but not as bad. I'm gonna go test my ketones real quick to see where I'm at. My GKI yesterday was 4.11. I was in ketosis. I had a 1.0 ketones, 74 blood sugar, but I'm about to test them right now. So let's go see what that is. All right, guys, I am going to test my ketones. It's 11 a.m. See where I'm at. Let's see where we are. One point oh. Pretty much the same as yesterday. Testing blood sugar now. 80. So, pretty good. I did have some espresso, so my blood sugar is probably slightly elevated because I just downed an double espresso shot. But yeah, good. Happy with that. I'm going to head to the gym and use up some of those ketones. I will for sure, my ketones will drop after a workout. So I'll test and show you guys what happens to my ketones after a workout. And we'll see what else I get into today, but I'll probably break my fast around 3-4 o'clock, usual time. I've been fasting 19 to 20 hours depending on how I feel. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Going through my mail a little bit before I head to the gym. I always have good keto mail. This one's from Stoka Bar. Love the Stoka Bar. If you watch my videos, then you know I eat it all the time. So this is just a restock, but it's the vanilla almond cereal. I usually use just half a serving in my yogurt, and I eat that every single day. And even when I was on vacation, I literally was missing this. I should have actually packed it because it's just so good with a few berries and some yogurt, and it's a nice, nutritious lunch. Good ingredients in here. So I do have a code for Stoka Bar. I will link it down below. You guys gotta check them out. I haven't tried their sprinkles yet, but they have sprinkles, so I'm definitely going to give these a try. It'll be fun to do like a fat bomb or something with some sprinkles. So I got those as well. I also got this package, and I'm really excited. I wish I had this for my vacation, but I will be trying it out this week for sure. This one is from Chase Your Drink, and basically it's like these little stevia sweetened 0-calorie like squirt bottle things, and you just order your cocktail with like soda water and whatever your liquor of choice. For me, I would do like tequila soda or vodka soda, and then you just squirt this into your drink. And this one is Tropical Thunder, so it's like a, you know, tropical vibe to your drink, and it's no calories, but it's loaded with B vitamins too, so it's also going to help with your hangover. So I'm excited to try them out. They sent me these, and I haven't actually tried them. It's just 4 bottles in here. They have 2 flavors, cola and this one, which is Tropical Thunder. So I will definitely let you guys know what I think of that. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. That's all the keto mail I have for today, but I'm going to be getting ready to head to the gym here in a little bit, so I will take you guys along with me, trying out a new gym today. So I'm super excited to see what that's like. So let's go. We are off to the gym, actually checking out a new gym today. It's nice to switch it up. I have the home gym. We go to a place called City Sports, multiple locations, and now we will be checking out a gym called Fit Republic. So I will show you guys a little bit of what that's like. Oh, we need gas. We're gonna go to the gas station first, or we're gonna run out of gas. Ready for a new gym, babe?
Yep.
This is actually my first workout back from vacation. It's Wednesday. I've told you that a few times already, but Monday and Tuesday were just about me getting grocery shopping done and getting stuff done. And I just had a lot of work to do, so I really haven't had time to go back to the gym. So this is my first workout back. The first workout back after you've taken a few days off is always the hardest, for sure. But I try not to get in my head about it and just go and not think much about it and at least get it done. Done. I did back and biceps today, and I got a really good workout in, considering it's my first day back. New gym was really nice, actually. I love the vibe in there. Like, people definitely are there to work out, whereas some of the other gyms that we go to, people are there to like congregate and like have a social hour, which we like to just get in and get it done. So yeah, I definitely will be back. It's nice to kind of switch it up every once in a while, so I'll definitely be coming back. This is in on Meridian in San Jose, California, for anyone who's interested. They actually have these gyms all over Northern California. There's tons of them, like maybe like 40 locations or something like that, but really cool. Definitely be back. All right, I am back from the gym, and since I worked out a little later today, it's time to break my fast already, but I'm going to do a quick protein shake before I actually eat. So I'll break my fast with this protein. This is from Perfect Keto. Super clean whey protein. Be really cautious when it comes to proteins. A lot of times there's fillers. There's a lot of crap in there. This one's got 15 grams of protein, so it's a good source. Also just really clean. Has MCT in there. It's a real fluffy powder. And I just have ice in this little shaker cup and water. I just drink it with water, nothing special. It's actually a really good flavor. But this is how I will break my fast, because I'm dying, and I can definitely feel right now that I'm fasted. Because, you know, I'm working out so close to the end of my fast. And I'm sure my ketones are fully depleted at this point. So that's it. Just tastes really vanilla-y, really refreshing, actually. Nothing too fancy, because I like to save my macros for food, for like actual like food. I don't like to drink my calories, so I usually don't do anything too crazy in terms of shakes, just water. So I'm having a Dannon Do Good yogurt. When I am back on a plan, I measure everything and I track my macros. So I have this little scale here, and I put my yogurt in there because I already know what the macros for that are. And then I hit tare, so it goes back to 0. So now I will put in the Stoka bar cereal on top, and I'll measure it just to make sure I am putting in just half a serving. So being on plan means tracking a little bit more specifically than I normally do. So So here I'm putting the Stoka bar cereal, and one serving, half a serving is about 26 grams. So I will, I'm up to 30, so I'll take this back down a little bit. 26. So 26 grams. That way I know I'm only getting half a serving. I know it doesn't seem significant, but when you're always eyeballing things, you can be off multiple times throughout the day, and that adds up. You know, if I'm off by 50 calories every time, by the end of the day, if that adds up to 300 calories, that's significant, especially when I don't have a lot of macros to work with. Because I'm small, I'm petite, so my BMR is not very much. Especially on days I don't work out. I really don't have any leeway on days I don't work out. When I work out, I definitely have a little more leverage, but not much, because I still, I don't burn a ton of calories. All right, guys, because I get this question so much, I'm going to reveal my specific macros. The reason why I'm reluctant to do it, though, is because I'm afraid that someone is going to take my macros and think that they're right for them. There are a lot of factors into my macros that you need to consider before trying them on your own, especially if you're new to keto. It's pretty high protein unless you're extremely fat adapted, or if you're larger than me, or have a different dieting history. A lot of factors that go into macros, but because I get so many questions about what my specific macros are, and because I recalculated them to be at a deficit for my post-vacation snapback, I decided I'm going to share them with you. So I am currently doing 1,265 calories. Today is the third day of that, which is 5% carbs, 60% fats, 35% protein. So that is a really high protein. I'm able to maintain a good level of ketosis even at those levels. Usually about 1.0, anywhere from like 0.8 to maybe like 1.2 are my ketone levels. But yeah, so those are my macros. And then I am going to show you right here. This is like what I burn in a day on a day that I don't work out, which was Monday and Tuesday. And this is what I burn in a day when I have a decent workout. So as you can see, there is a deficit. So I'm consuming less calories than I'm burning. That's what I'm looking for, but not a huge deficit. I'm not trying to, like, you know, crash diet or crash my metabolism. Just had a little bit of a deficit. So once I feel that I've properly released all the water from vacation, released probably the little bit of weight that I actually gained on vacation, I will revisit those macros, do a new meal plan at higher macros, because I can't really be eating at a deficit if I want to make some gains in terms of muscle gains. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to gain muscle when you're eating at a deficit. So I will bump up the calories, but I'll probably keep the percentages about the same. But for now, these are my deficit calories, and I probably will only need to follow these macros for maybe 2 weeks, another week and a half, and then they'll look something more of like maybe 1,600 calories. That being said, Saturday is still cheat day, so that is still going to happen. That day is still a surplus of calories. Definitely not a deficit that day. And so yeah, that's how I kind of play around with things. Also on the day after cheat, I typically go way back down on my calories. So it's kind of like a shock to the body from the surplus to the lower calories, but now I'm just getting into way too much information. So yeah, those are my macros for right now. Following those for about a week and a half. I am following a meal plan. So I put together my own meal plan, the same protocol basically that I use for clients. The same way I use to determine my own macros. That's what I do when I set up my clients' plans. There is strategy in everything, in the types of foods, in the types of proteins that I'm using, in the breakdown. Some of my clients might get an 80% fat, some 55%, you know, so I have plans all over the place. I also have clients that consume quite a bit more carbohydrates, and they're maybe more of like a low carb-ish, just depending on what your individual goals are. So I just wanted to make sure I told you that, because I don't want you to think that, oh, this is exactly what I put all my clients on, because it couldn't be further from the truth. Very important to understand, I'm extremely fat adapted, and these should work well for me. They've been working well so far. I'm only on day 3. I'm actually feeling so much better. But again, week and a half or so, I will reevaluate, but I will take you guys along for the ride. I will be weighing in for you guys, and I hope you appreciate that, because I am not someone who is a slave to the scale, but I realize that for people who are trying to follow along and gauge progress, they like to see that number on the scale. So I'm doing it for you guys. I've also never, ever weighed myself the day after a vacation, because I know it's going to be crazy, as it was. 127 pounds. What? I knew it would be crazy like that, so there's no point in stepping on the scale to see the crazy number, because sometimes it will mess with you mentally, even though I know exactly why it's that way. And that's why I tell my clients, stay off the scale after cheats, because it's water. There's no need to gauge it. Anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys that. I'm going to be preparing dinner in a little bit, right off of my meal plan for the day. I'm doing coconut crusted shrimp. That is actually one of the meals that I give my clients a lot. It's just a light breading in almond flour and coconut flakes with a little bit of an egg wash in the air fryer, with some jicama on the side, and that will be dinner. So that's dinner. Got the sauce on there, the jicama. All right, so now I'm gonna have some pecans, and that's 28 grams, so that's 1 serving, and a Quest bar. I like these because they're high protein, and it just helps me hit my protein goal. I only allow myself 1 like packaged treat like this per day, and I usually switch it up. But for now, I'm kind of on a birthday cake Quest bar kick. So that is it for today, and that will be pretty much hitting my macros perfectly for today. When you pre-plan it out and follow a meal plan, it makes it a lot easier, and I don't have to log that way. I like that better. I like to follow a meal plan and then not have to log as I go, because I find that I'm more likely to fall off if I'm required to log. So meal plan works better for me, but again, I'm a very structured person. There are people that following a meal plan is more challenging, so they prefer to get their macros and kind of create their own, you know, log their own food as they go and just make their own choices. But I find that you're much more successful if you follow a meal plan, just because the food choices are more strategic, and it takes those food making decisions off the table, so that you don't end up trying to do like a flexible dieting and fit in too much junk food instead of real food into your day, and just try to get it to fit your macros. So it's a preference thing. But yeah, that pretty much concludes my day of eating. I did a 4-hour eating window, 3 to 7 p.m. That's kind of like my norm. So I fast 20 hours a day. It's easy for me to do that because I'm very scheduled, and I've been doing that for a long time. So yeah, other than that, I will end this video with a Thursday morning weigh-in. So I will see you guys in the morning for my weigh-in, and we will see where we are at on day 4. All right, guys, Thursday morning check-in. Today will be day 4 of my tracking and custom keto plan, but I'm feeling nice and flat now. I think the water is gone. There's my Thursday morning weight. All right, you guys, so those are my results. So that's 3 full days, back on plan. And I wanted to point out that I didn't do anything extreme. I didn't do any extreme fasting or excessive cardio or anything like that. In fact, I only worked out one day just because I was so busy after coming back. So, you just have to hop back on a plan, back to your regular routine. I fasted 19 to 20 hours each of the 3 days, but that was my normal routine. It was nothing different than I normally did. So, practicing what I preach. I'm now basically the weight that I was the Friday before I left for my trip. I probably still have maybe like a pound or two to lose because right before the trip I had dropped a little bit. But yeah, pretty easy. So I'm going to wrap this video up, and I will continue logging my journey and doing updates for you guys. After probably about another week or so, I will switch up my macros, so I will let you guys know what those are. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can be along with my journey and my new goals. And see you next time.